Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. We're going to continue to take a look at some Build-A-Weapon figures now from Star Wars The Force Awakens, and up next we're going to take a look at an Enforcer of the First Order's will. And it is of course none other than this guy, the very cool First Order Snowtrooper. This is an awesome figure and definitely one that I'm happy that I picked up. He is currently available in two ways at the moment at retail, so if you want to pick this guy up there are a couple of options out there and I'll run through those in just a little bit. Before I do, as always, we are going to take a look at the packaging that this guy comes in. Once again, awesome looking packaging for the figure. We have Kylo Ren pictured at the top of the card with the Force Awakens logo just off to the side and some fantastic artwork of the Snowtrooper just below that. On the front of the bubble we have an image of the assembled Build-A-Weapon piece, which as you can see on the reverse side of the box can be completed by collecting figures from the snow theme of the Build-A-Weapon series. In this particular range we have a repack of the First Order Stormtrooper, the First Order Snowtrooper himself, and X-Wing pilot Aste that I gave you a look at in a previous review. That video should pop up somewhere on screen now, so be sure to check that one out if you haven't already. And just at the side there you'll see each individual piece that you need to complete this weapon. So there is the packaging that this guy comes in. Now let's take a look at the figure itself. Now he is very white. So apologies if some of the detail on this guy doesn't really pick up on camera, but he is a great looking figure, you know, one that I'm really happy with. I think that Hasbro have done a fantastic job with this guy. You know, the detail on this one, the sculpt, and just the overall likeness to the costume worn by the troopers in the film is just absolutely spot on, and I'm really impressed with it. Absolutely love the look of these new snowtroopers, and again, really looking forward to seeing them in action in the film. Now I'll run through articulation first with this guy and then we'll talk about some of the accessories that he comes with. First and foremost we do of course have a ball joint at the head, we have swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips. As you can see the plastic camer is made from just that, it's plastic so it's sculpted to the legs, and when you move each leg independently you will see a leg sculpted inside there. With regards to accessories, we do get a backpack with this figure, which is very similar to the ones worn by snowtroopers in The Empire Strikes Back. Retains most of the same shape and a lot of the same detail. And in terms of firepower, we get a repainted version of the blaster rifle scene with Captain Phasma. This is obviously painted up in the more standard colours of the stormtrooper rifles, although you do have that extended stock at the back there. In terms of overall deco, this figure is done really nicely. You've got a nice gloss finish on the helmet and on the shoulder plates there. And you've even got this really cool bit of galactic text on the torso, which again, I'm not going to try and translate. I've got no idea what that means. But from what I remember, this is actually a piece of text that is seen in the Snowtroopers designed by Ralph McQuarrie for The Empire Strikes Back. So that's a nice little nod there to the original trilogy. Overall, this is a fantastic figure and I'm very impressed with it. Again, I love the look of the new helmets, which are very minimal. Rather than having the lenses for the eyes there, you've just got this singular black stripe, which looks very creepy and very cool indeed. Really reflects the nature and feel of the First Order. So a very cool figure overall. Very happy with this guy. As I said, he is available in two ways at the moment at retail. You can pick him up as a basic Build-A-Weapon series figure, or you can pick him up as part of the First Order Snowspeeder set, which is currently available at most retailers, and it does feature this figure as a pack-in. Now, the only differences between this figure and the one that comes with the vehicle is the fact that the one included with the Snowspeeder features an orange command pauldron, which obviously indicates him as a Snowtrooper officer. So, depending on which rank you prefer, whether you want the standard trooper or whether you want the officer, obviously plays into your decision to purchase either figure. Although for me personally, I just wanted to get my hands on a Snowtrooper from The Force Awakens, so the basic figure was the way to go. And if I'm being honest, the Snowspeeder doesn't look that great. So, you know, it was an easy decision to make in many ways. But a great figure nonetheless, really happy with this one. Again, I do apologise about the lack of detail showing up on camera at the minute. Again, he's a very bright and white figure, so a lot of that detail does sort of get washed out on camera, but rest assured he's an awesome figure and I highly recommend this guy. Now before we wrap up this review, of course this one does come with some Build-A-Weapon pieces, and in this instance we get a couple of what appear to be some sort of vibro blade. Now I'm not entirely sure what these are meant to be. According to the back of the box, these are some sort of side appendage to a much larger cannon. Although again, like with most figures from this range, these pieces can be used independently with the figures themselves, and with the Snowtrooper you can proceed to clip these blades to the arm, and it gives this guy a sort of Mortal Kombat look where he's about to go in and just chop everything to bits. So questionable accessories, not the best from the line, but you know, they are what they are. So there we go. But as I said, yeah, awesome figure, highly recommended, and again there is a link down below in the video description if you want to purchase this guy for yourself. So thank you for watching this review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back with some more Build-A-Weapon series figures for you very, very soon. I'm going to take a look at some members of the Resistance next, so stay tuned for those. And until next time, as always, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.